All right, let's get set up. Let's see. All right, guys, let's get everything set up real quick. I'm not using like OBS or anything, so we're basically just gonna log in on the other computer over here. So, let's see if we can find everything.
Oh, got it.
All right. So, what's up, everybody? Any questions, anything you got, go ahead and hit me with them. This is just a test tonight. So, told you guys we were going to go live, and we're going to get out and get the cars together like I told you, but for right now, I'm just testing things out. Go Gators. Right off the bat, you got to hit me with the Go Gators. Ah, that's what's up. Appreciate it, Scott. Thank you so much. Portland, Oregon in the house. When are we going to build a truck? Well, it's funny you should ask, because I've actually been tossing around the idea of that. Alabama is better, boys. Well, that depends on what you're talking about, Logan. Yeah, I don't have super chat or anything like that set up yet. Like I said, guys, this is just a test. You know, this isn't the real deal here. So, and I got to get used to this not editing anything. So, I got to watch what I say. Roll Tide. Okay. All right. What's up, guys? A lot of guys in the house already. That's good. Go Tigers. Man, y'all guys are brutal, man. God. Do I dabble in LS powered stuff? So that's a question. Yeah. So I actually don't. You know, to be honest with you guys, I hope you can hear me. By the way, let me know, guys, down below if you can hear me. If the audio is good, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Okay. All right, loud and clear. Good. So the question about the LS stuff, I know absolutely nothing about LS stuff, but a buddy of mine, Hunter Johnson, he's actually in the process right now of possibly doing a little LS coupe. So I'm gonna have that on the channel. I know a lot of you guys don't really like that type stuff, but we're gonna put it on the channel anyway. It is Fox Body content, and the car is probably gonna be pretty nasty. But who else? Who got on?
Krager.
Krager, what Krager say? Nothing.
Audible.
Demon Fox 5.0. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I mean, if you got some car questions, something like that, that's fine. Go ahead, post them up. Like I said, we're not going to be on long tonight. Just testing everything out. But yeah, if you got some questions, that's fine.
Where's your comic relief?
I tried to get Andrew over tonight, by the way, but he's got to work, so he's actually got a job. What's up, guys? DJ Wiggins. Hey, I appreciate that. I try to keep everybody motivated. I try to keep myself motivated, you guys, but on a serious note, you guys really do motivate me. That's something that I don't really talk about a whole lot, but you know, I read all the comments. I may not reply, but you guys keep me motivated too. Definitely. How much nitrous can a stock motor handle? Well, honestly, I've seen, I think it was years ago, there was somebody running, I think it was a 200 shot, like pretty consistently, but I've heard up to 400, a 400 shot on these things. Oh, Salty staying in the house, guys. This chat's going pretty quick, so it's really hard to keep up. Let me scroll back up and see what we got here. Let's kind of start from the top and go down. So, let's see. Texas in the house. Kyle. Portland, Oregon. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, T-Web, man, it's, you know, like I said we were going to go live, but we just hadn't really got around to doing it. And my house is chaotic, so there's a good chance you're going to see kids running outside and, you know, traffic in the background, but we'll get through it. Let's see. So another question about some SN95 content. So what you guys may or may not know is I actually had an SN95, a couple of them, and I really like those cars a lot, especially the 94 95s. So we'll see about maybe getting something like that back on the channel. Can I run my stock lug bolts on my 10th anniversary wheels without going to a longer stud? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't think I've ever run into that problem before. So, is it worth building a dart block 347 with turbos? Yeah, absolutely. If you're going to go, 347 stroke or anything like that, you might as well go ahead and go to a dart block if you got the funds, if you can do it. These stock blocks just, I'm not going to throw a magical number out there. I'm not going to tell you that 500 horsepower is going to split the block, but at that point, if you're going to spend the money, you might as well go ahead and go to a dart block. So, John says that he hears a rumor that it's really the cranking rods that are the weak point. And see, there we go, talking about the 500 horsepower, the infamous 500 horsepower block cracking stuff. Well, that's true. I think it's just bad harmonics. You guys know up in the valley, I think it's the oil drain, where the hole's punched into the block. Guys, that seems to be a weakness to me. All that stuff really needs to be chamfered out, really needs to be smoothed out. But with a good girdle and stuff like that, I mean, these motors are handling some serious horsepower. But yeah, rods, pistons, any of that. Because if that stuff comes loose, then it's going to crack the block more than likely.
You said Yellow Wolf needs to make a return.
Yellow Wolf needs to make a return? Yeah.
Yes.
Man, so the deal with Yellow Wolf, it's at my mom's house. It has some transmission issues too. It's just got a whining sound in the transmission, so we've got to get that figured out. We're going to build this T5 hopefully, and when we do, we might get over into the T56 stuff. I don't know. We'll see. What else we got? Do you see anything else you want to mention? So obviously, guys, this is Aubrey. Give her a shout out. She's always down to help out. I remember running a D1 on my stock 90 GT. Car was an animal. It was a ticking time bomb. Yeah, D1 SC will absolutely split the block of a stock 302, no doubt. Torque kills stock blocks. That's correct. Absolutely. T5 for life. So Scotty Powell asked, how are the SVE heads? So I've been meaning to do this video. So I'm going to give you guys an update on the heads and how good they are, how they perform. But to be honest with you, I don't know yet. So as you all know, we put the heads on the car and put the cam, all that stuff at one time, and the transmission was kind of acting up. So don't really know how it's going to work out yet. But those heads do seem to be making some good power. Now, we drove the car down the road with a 5-speed, but honestly, I wasn't able to get on. And I forgot to tell you guys, me and Andrew got pulled over that night, and it could have been ugly. We'll just leave it at that. But I never actually got into the car, so I don't know how the heads are performing just yet, but they seem to be all right. All right, what we got?
2 people told me thanks for my help.
Yeah, you always help out. What do you think about an E-cam on stock E7 heads? I like an E-cam on stock heads. You don't need a lot of cam on stock heads. They're just not going to flow the numbers. And, let's be real here. If you're putting an alphabet cam or really any cam in stock 5.0, stock E7 heads, you're only doing it for sound. You're not going to really gain anything out of that. Nice live vid. Thanks, bud. I appreciate it. There are plenty of ragged out GTs out there. Can I send you a very good T5? Am I willing to pay shipping? Turbo Man, I really do appreciate that, but we actually have 2 T5s right now, and I really didn't want to say anything just yet, but it's not really a surprise, but we very well may have a TKO coming for the car, so we'll see about that. If so, I'll find out Monday or Tuesday, so we may just go that way. Now, let me ask you guys a question. What do you think about face-plated transmissions? Is that something you'd like to see on the channel? Let me know down below. Oh, the old 4 cams, that's right. Let's see. So Mustang Lab, I think you've asked this question before. Did I know Racing Jason? I didn't know him. Obviously, I've heard of him, and I know of him anyway. Yes, do a face-plated transmission. So let me ask you, who's the best person to send your gears to, or what's the best way of going about getting a face-plated transmission? Should should I just call up Liberty or Astro or somebody like that? And do I just take the gears out and send them to them? You guys let me know, because I've obviously never done that before.
Someone here has a question. It says, I got a whining noise coming from my rear end of my 93. It starts making noise when I get over 50 miles per hour. Any ideas what that could be?
You know, I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but it's Logan Parrish's question about a whining noise coming from the rear end. That, guys, that could be anything. It could just be low in fluid. It could be a bearing. It could be a backlash problem. I would hate to really to guess on that one. Okay, faceplate how-to video. So, do we have an answer for the faceplating, how to do that, or how to go about doing that? Let me scroll back up and see if I can find that. I really need some information on the faceplating, so that would be good. So we got Liberty for the win. So yeah, from what I understand, you know, Liberty's really good with the faceplating. So like I said, do I just take the gears out and send them to Liberty? Is that how that works? How about the Tigers? Call Tony at Astro and see what he tells you. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to call Liberty or Astro and just talk to them about what we need to do, what we want to do with the car. So I know nothing about faceplated transmissions. I've kind of watched some videos, but that's about it. So we got a question from Salty Stain. What other colors were you considering for the Calypso clone? So we had a bunch of colors in mind. I'd like to show you guys a picture one day, but I had a ZX10R that we painted a 94 or 95 Ford truck blue, and I was really considering that. It's kind of close to a teal metallic, but I didn't want to go teal metallic because this is a tribute car and I didn't want it to be a clone per se. So we messed around with that idea and reef blue actually. Okay, my understanding to faceplated transmission, you grind off every other synchro. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but grinding off every other tooth of the synchro is like dog-eared or slush box, or there was a term for that. That's not what I'm talking about. The face plating is a completely different thing. Let's see. Don, I love your channel. Appreciate all the time. Hey, bud, thank you for watching. Can you install an eCam on with no other modifications? So Ryan has a question. Can you install an eCam with no other modifications? Yes, absolutely. Be wary of your stock valve springs and your lifters, though, because those lifters do wear out over time. They get spongy. So we went ahead and replaced them on my car because it needed it. And also, I do think you get into some valve float with worn out lifters and springs. So.
Finders Keepers says, do you remember when a mid-13 second car was a king of the street?
Absolutely I do, guys. Mid-13s back in the day used to be quick. That was nothing to sneeze at. So I absolutely remember those days. Mega Squirt, Micro Squirt, or, well, Mega Squirt, Mega Squirt. Yes. So that's another secret that I've been keeping from you guys. There's a good chance we're going to go probably Micro Squirt at some point. We were going to do it like right now. We'd have already had it, but we decided to go with the T5. So when we did that, that took money. So we were not able to do the Micro Squirt, but we are going to do that. Absolutely. Do I plan on building a vert? Well, guys, I do have a vert. I'm not a Fox body vert guy. I know that probably makes some of you mad, but I'm just not a Fox body vert guy. But, you know, there are some out there that I like. I'm not going to lie to you. So we'll see on that. Let's see. John, let's see. Crown Vic, he's talking to somebody else. All right, guys. Got any questions? Just let me know. Just post them up. It's going pretty quick, so. Oops, see, Scotty, I saw that. Barbecue Bacon. I knew exactly who that was. Scotty is, he is an OG from back in the day, so. Me and Scotty do some really good barbecue bacon. Scotty, you're going to have to get up with me, man. I wish you could come over and make it on this this live stream tonight. Unless the car is a race car, you do not need to faceplate the transmission. Just do the better upgrade like carbon line rings. So, I've watched a few videos on the faceplated transmissions, and I know that a lot of people don't necessarily recommend them for the street. They're a little clunky and whatnot. So, that's definitely something I'm going to put some more effort into learning about. I'm not a vert guy either, but just picked up a 92 Calypso LX T5 vert. Wow, that's pretty rare. So that would be that Calypso Gregory. Is that a Calypso with a white top? I suppose that was usually the most common. What's next? So Demon Fox 5.0. If you guys are not subbed to Demon Fox, by all means go check him out. Love his content. Great guy. But he asked, sorry guys, what's next for the Red Fox? To be honest with you, I don't know yet. Nothing right now. We got to get the Calypso finished, and we'll jump on the red car at some point. But probably not a lot. We got to leave one of these cars somewhat stock, and it looks like the Calypso clone is going to be the car that we take to the next level. We may end up with an aftermarket block in that car and turbos, and who knows on down the road. But for right now, the red car I think is probably going to stay stock. Great channel. Let's see. Hold on.
G88. Would you ever do a build like the People's Fox again?
No, probably not, guys. She asked if I would ever do another build like the People's Fox. Probably not, man. That's a lot of work, guys. A lot of work. Am I going to take one of these cars to the track? Yes. At some point, we are. Something else that you guys don't really know about me, because I don't like to share it. And I'm not going to go off on a long rant here, because I know you guys got some questions you want answered. But we don't really do track stuff on the channel, or we haven't up till now, simply because I don't want to get a lot of racers on the channel. And basically, when you bring in a new group of people on your channel and you show them some content and you bring them in with that, and then you just kind of drop it, right? Those people a lot of times turn into trolls. And I've been around the racing world for a while, and you don't want to piss those guys off. So, you lure them in with some track videos and some track content, and then you go back to this street car stuff we do, and you're going to have some trolls on your hands. So, as of right now, we're not doing any track stuff. But yes, we're going to get these cars to the track. But when I do, I want to be able to repeat that. I want to be able to go back to the track, many more times. Would I ever do a turbo car? Absolutely, at some point. Well. You sneeze, see? Bless you. And I thought, thanks guys. I thought that's what was going on over there. All right, let's scroll back up. So Tana, what's up? Sweet tea. Tana Ralston in the house. Let's see. I definitely want to see some. Yeah, guys. As far as the track stuff, like I told you, we're definitely going to get to the track at some point. Just to a. What is it? So Salty asked, do I think I'll ever buy another Chevelle? Man, I love Chevelles. Yeah, if the price was right and I had the money, yeah. What is it, Audrey?
Someone said my cat just threw up on the floor. I think it was all the talk about the Fox body birds.
You guys are brutal, man. Install that front sway bar on the People's Fox I sent you. Okay, thank you so much, Kenneth. So, Kenneth, I'm so sorry. What happened was I actually pulled the sway bar off the People's Fox, or I'm sorry, off the donor car. At that time, I did not know that you were sending the sway bar, so I did that. So I have your sway bar put up for probably a future project. I do appreciate you sending that. It was just, we got our wires crossed, I think. So thank you, Kenneth.
Turbo Man asked if he can get a shirt.
Can you get a shirt? Well, so the deal is, and I don't push this a lot, but down below, if you look down below the video, you will see like a little ad from Teespring. You can click on that, and that's where you can order the shirts. Like I said, I don't push that a whole lot. We don't do, super chats and stuff, but if you're interested in a shirt, there you go. What should I do when replacing my heater core? Or what all should I do when replacing my heater core? That just depends. You can go ahead and replace the evaporator while you're there. That's a good thing. It's not that hard to do, but the box is pretty much going to have to come all the way out of the car. Clean the box good, because these things get mildew in them, and man, they stink. The one in the People's Fox right now is rank, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do to get that smell out, but yeah.
Someone's asking if you plan on doing an ECU troubleshooting video.
So Ruben asked that. Do I plan on doing any ECU troubleshooting videos? So, like a lot of you know, I don't actually do like pulling codes and stuff. I'm not a big code reader guy, but at some point, yeah, we'll probably do that.
1989 GT.
1989 GT. Let's see.
Oh.
Waiting. Oh, Andrew's gonna get it. Andrew's gonna get it. I can promise you that.
Cobra Life 04 said, which Fox body is your daughter going to get for her first car?
And we were actually just talking about that
We
earlier.
were.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about her getting one. They're not getting any of my cars. They got to earn it. They got to get a job. They're not going to get my cars that I worked hard for. Ozone generator will get the smell out. What is that? Is that something that plugs in? Rod G. What is it? Oh, y'all are tripping Aubrey out over here. I don't know what you're posting.
Stang Notch 03 said, waiting for you to spank Andrew
Yeah,
already.
yeah, Andrew's gonna get it. I hope he's watching right now. Actually, he's lying to you. I don't know who you're talking to there. Let's see. Ozone generator will get the smell out. Hey, there's Cigars, Booze, and News. Guys, go check him out. Cigars, Booze, and News. That's my boy right there, Big D. He just started a channel. If you guys like to smoke cigars, drink a little whiskey, talk about it, that's the guy. Go check him out. Cigars, Booze, and News. You guys, you know I like to give shout outs. Let's just be real. That's what I like to do here. I like to pay it forward. I like to give credit where credit's due. Anybody that's helped me along the way, anybody that's made an impact or an impression on me, they're getting shout outs. That's what everybody should be doing. If you have any sort of platform, you help others with it. And that's what I like to do here. I miss out a lot of times. I skip a lot of you guys, but that's the way it is. Is long tube headers worth it on the street? Yeah, I'd say so. Long tubes, I think they help the torque a little bit from what I remember, but they definitely sound great. What time zone am I in? I'm in Central. I'm in Central over here.
Your boy Craig and Erder said, why did my Adler pulley break?
Who said that?
Your boy Craig and Erder.
Oh, why is because he didn't know what he's doing. He didn't know how to drive. He probably no telling. So do I have any thoughts on the Canadian Cobra GTs? I kind of know what you're talking about there on those. I know some of them from Canada were labeled like Cobra or something on the title. I'm not 100% sure on that. Hard to change a starter with long tubes. Absolutely it is. That's something you got to think about, guys. If you go to a long tube setup, absolutely. You motivated me earlier in the year to get out and get busy, swapping out my C4 to a T5. Well, good deal, Michael. That's what we want to do here. We want to motivate people, and I'm glad you were able to get out and get that taken care of.
DJ Wiggins, I swear, man, the relationship you have with your kids and sharing your passion with them is how I envision me with my two girls. Can't wait.
Man, it's special. I'm telling you guys, it's very special. I wouldn't trade it for anything. You know, I don't push it on my kids, but the fact that they get out here, it means a lot to me, guys. It really does. Are you down for a rematch against Yellow Wolf? With who? Scotty, who? What you talking about? Against your car? Against a blue car? Scotty's trying to throw like a 1,500 horsepower Cobra on me. 89 SSC or 93 Cobra. 89 SSC all day on that. And I love 93 Cobras, but...
Offside G, what timing is better for an AOD 12 or 14?
14. 14 is good. As far as timing goes on these cars, it all depends on the condition of the engine. A lot of you guys know this, but if you got a dirty engine, you got a lot of deposits, you can create hot spots within the engine. The more timing you try to throw at it, the easier it can detonate. So just play with it. I like to go old school. To be honest with you guys, the way I like to tune my car or set my timing on my car is I advance it until the valves rattle, and then I bump it back about 2 degrees. Valves still rattle, and I go back a little bit more, but that's usually where you're going to get about the most power. I know it's old school, but it is what it is.
Gary Joseph, thoughts on 1 of 10 convert 1992 promotional Cobra? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
I knew it. I'm not even going to go there, man. I'm not going to go there on that. I said something about that car in a video where I probably shouldn't have. I should have kept my mouth shut. But it's a very clean car he's got, and I don't know what the deal is with that thing. When are we having a meet? Ohio. Ooh, Lord. I don't know when we're going to have a meet.
Hello, Mike Hall.
Let's see. Love the channel. Keep it up. Did you ever see the Carcraft Mustang going 200? How long ago was that, Turbo Man? That was like an older article, wasn't it? Like years ago, I think. Do you have a timing adjustment video? So Dean asked if I have a timing adjustment video. I don't really have a timing specific video, but I do have check out clean slate. Check that video out, and I do cover that in there.
Scotty said no, rematched against the convertible.
Against the how fast is that car now, Scotty? You're still trying to throw a 1,000 horsepower car on me either way. Sound system video will be cool. So Bill, I don't know if did you ever watch that video, Bill, where I did the sound system? I built a fiberglass box for the for Yellow Wolf, and ended up fitting right back into the backside of the Fox body. I couldn't believe that the backs of those cars were the same, like identical. But yeah, we can do some more stuff like that at some point.
Salty staying brutal. Are you and Andrew gonna try to make it again next year for Ford Takeover?
Absolutely. So Ford Takeover is probably going to be about the only thing that I can make it to next year. Due to my job, as you guys can tell, I don't like to discuss my job, so we don't really go there. But early next year is going to be about the only time that I'm going to be able to do anything. So yeah, I got plans. I've talked with Caleb about it. I'm going to try to make it there. So Turbo Man said yes, it was in 1991. That's what I thought. That was a really, really old article, but I do remember that actually.
Jesse said, so when's the Children on the Fox Part 2? I want to be in this one.
Yeah, we were talking about that. So they're asking about the children of the Fox, and we were talking about that today. So we need to do that again. That video is a little old now, a little kind of outdated. My editing skills weren't up to par really when I did that, but it was a really good video. If you guys hadn't seen it, go check out Children of the Fox. But yeah, we are going to redo that. What do I do, Charlie? We just covered that. We're not going to talk about that, buddy.
Staying Not Show 3 said, did you ever receive your Cobra keychain?
Cobra keychain?
Yeah.
No, I got the little green 93 Cobra keychain. No, I didn't get that actually. I just checked my P.O. box tonight and I didn't get it. Okay, so Jerry's asking about the 18-inch Celine wheels, the SC Celine wheels, the gunmetal ones. He's asking about that right now, where to get those. So those are made by Wheel Replicas, and they usually show up on eBay, but they only show up like 2 sets at a time. And both of my friends bought both of the last sets. My buddy John Fowler, and then Cliff bought the other set. So I don't know if there's any more out there right now.
Cobra Life 04 won't discuss job. He's definitely CIA or hitman for hire.
Yeah, that's it. No, guys, no, we're just not gonna go there on that. What's the plan for the suspension on the 93 Cobra, or the clone? I'm sorry, Cobra. I don't know. Probably just some uppers, lowers, a good sway bar. That's about it, guys. We're probably still going to run cut springs and stuff like that. We will put some aftermarket shocks on the car. Probably just some Strange or something like that, because we do plan on taking the car racing. If you guys were going to drop springs 1.5, yeah, 1.5 is a really good drop, Jeremy. On these cars, really good. Anything past that and you start like rubbing the exhaust and everything. What's the widest rear tire that will fit without rolling the fenders? It all depends on the back spacing of the wheel, but safely a 275 is about as far as you're going to get. Anything past that, you're probably going to have to start rolling the fenders, but there again, it all goes back to back spacing.
Shane Tobin, what are your favorite wheels for a Fox?
Favorite wheels for a Fox, as far as like a 4-lug wheel, it's probably going to be probably the anniversary wheels. Well, for GTs anyway. I don't like the anniversary wheels a whole lot on the coupes. I don't really know on that. My favorite wheel on a Fox body that's not a 4-lug probably is going to be like a 18-inch Celine wheels. But guys, those things look just killer on a Fox body to me.
And Anthony Barnes says, what about eBay heads? Are they any good?
Yeah, Anthony, some of those eBay heads are pretty damn good. Now, I can't tell you the name of them. I can't think of the brand, but yeah, they're pretty popular. They're pretty good. Some of them, anyway. I'm not saying all of them are.
What's your favorite set of heads for a stock short block assembly with a model cam?
Just depends. The 11R heads obviously are good. I've never run those, but they are really good head. So far, the SVE heads, guys, I've seen a little bit of hate out there on the SVE heads. So far, I've not had any trouble out of them, none at all, and they seem to make some really good power for on a stock bottom end car. So right now, for the money, those SVE heads are nice.
Aaron said, is Andrew planning an LS swap in his gray coupe?
Oh no, absolutely not. He better not anyway. I'll disown him if he does. Let's see, SVE Series 2 wheels. Mallory, yeah, they actually look really good. I do like those. That was the way back in the day. Charlie, anybody surprised Gear? Yeah, where's Gearhead 704? Where's he at? Why is he not blowing up my chat?
Gary Joseph.
Holly Systemax. Yeah, that's a very good intake, by the way.
Gary Joseph said, you did a vid about inspiration to work on our cars. Thank you. It keeps me going back to the barn to turn wrenches when I can.
Good. That's what I like to hear, guys. I love hearing this type of stuff. Now, I may not always reply and be able to respond, but anytime that you're inspired by anything, post it down in the comments. Tell us your story. Tell us what inspires you, what motivates you. And we're going to do a lot more of that, guys. That's probably the single thing I'm most passionate about is helping others and motivating others. I got a lot to say, and a lot of times I don't say what I really want to say because it would probably bore most of you. But we're going to get into more of that. Shane Bowers, what's up, buddy? So Shane is an OG PFO guy. And that's something that we got to talk about one day. So he said we need a PFO reunion meet. We absolutely do, Shane. And we need to get all the guys together and sit down and talk. Absolutely. So we're going to talk about that one day. Let you guys know about the PFO stuff.
Mavin said, do you have an opinion on Dakota Digital Instrument Cluster Swap, good or bad?
I think it's a really nice setup, those Dakota digital dashes. I've never owned one. They're too rich for my blood. So, but yeah, they're really nice. Hold on. What is a good electric fan and alternator setup? So the 3G alternator is pretty cheap. That's a good upgrade. As far as electric fan, what was it? The Black Magic fan. What was that fan? Or a Taurus fan, something like that. You can get them out of the junkyard. Those are pretty good fans. I personally don't like an electric fan. I'm going to talk about that real quick, mainly because I've had a lot of people ask. Guys, I've had nothing but bad luck with electric fans. I like something that's mechanical, that I know is going to work. I don't deal with the electric fans anymore, but there are some good ones out there, and a lot of people have had a lot of good luck with them. Contour fan, there you go. Aaron Autry. Aaron, you got me, man. I'm going to go inside tonight. Aaron, what size shirt did you say you needed? Now this is special for Aaron. We've worked something out. He wants a PFO shirt, so we've already worked that out. So tell me what size, Aaron. No, I will probably not ever do a Coyote swap. Me too. Electric fans have had me twisted. I can promise you they have got me many times. Happy with my Lightning lower intake. Absolutely. Wait. A Lightning lower intake. So T-Web, you got a Windsor? Is that what you got? All right, extra large.
Extra large.
Remember that.
Yes.
Actually, my wife's watching this, so I know you're sitting on the couch watching this. So find him an extra large in the house.
Extra large.
All right. How about a 351 Windsor? Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, T-Web. Hold on a second. So T-Web, you mean to tell me that you have a 351 Windsor with a GT40 intake? Ooh, you sitting on something there, buddy. Those things are rare. I saw one a few days ago, upper and lower intake. I think Junkyard Dogs has one on his site for like $1,500.
Eric
On
said,
3 turbo 2. I hear you. You go ahead with your bad self. Lightning Gen 1 or 2. I just can't get down with the Gen 1s, guys. Those Lightnings. I didn't really like them from the word go back in the day, but they're growing on me a little bit. What?
Molly Stale, hey, at wife on couch.
That's what she's doing. She's sitting there on the couch watching. She's trying to see if I'm gonna make a fool of myself. Is what's happening, guys. Drop springs suck for weight transfer. Yeah, you're right. They do, but I love the way they look, guys. I can't ride around. I don't care how good it hooks. I can't ride around without my car lowered. It can't be up in the air.
Somebody asked where the Terminator is.
Yes, Pro Comp heads are the eBay heads. That's right. They are pretty decent, exactly as Akeem says here. So, recliner actually. Yeah, she's sitting on a recliner.
Mm.
I saw one on eBay the other day. So we're talking about the lower 351 GT40 or Cobra lower. Saw one for $800, I believe. That's actually pretty good.
Craig reads BREW2L and Next Gen Car Guys collaboration soon.
Yeah, we could do that. So Next Gen Car Guys, how's the channel going, man? I honestly, I've not checked in a while, so let me know how your channel's going. Next Gen Car Guys, go there, give them a sub, check them out. y'all are killing her over here.
It's
I'm trying to read all these comments. What's up? What
it's
you got?
Malloy. He keeps saying recliner like a boss.
That's what she does best, guys. Sits in there and crochets all night. What's my opinion on the early four-eyed carb foxes? So if you want me to be truthful, they don't make a lot of power. I'm not a big fan of them, but as far as like nostalgic value, I mean, they're great, I guess, for that. Oh guys, I'm a roller engine guy. 85 and up for me. For the record, it never made over 800 horsepower. Whatever, Scotty. You're trying to lure me out there. No. Yellow Wolf ain't hitting on much of nothing right now. You're gonna put the N40 cam in the car. Well, so we talked about that, and we talked about putting the Anderson N41 in the Calypso clone, and we just changed our minds. Got worried about some interference, some piston to valve clearance, so we went with the Trick Flow Stage 1. Cam sounds really good in the car, but maybe at some point there's not going to be enough of a difference to go to that N41 over the Trick Flow to warrant that kind of money, though. So we'll see.
Turbo Man said, "What do you think of the new Ford motor coming out?"
Now I'm talking funky. It's the salty thing. I'm talking in stock form, salty. If you're referring to the carbureted setup, she knits all day. Yeah, pretty much.
You right.
Yeah. Oh, JPP, late to the party, man. You have been with me for a while. You have been on this channel. A lot of you guys. G-Funk in the house. So I'm sorry, guys. Like this it's moving. It's moving pretty quick. So it's really hard to keep up with. But got a lot of long-time subscribers that I'm seeing in here, and guys, I really do appreciate it. That makes me happy. That's so awesome. A lot of you guys. I wish I could give you more credit more often, because you guys have really made this channel. I promise you. Oh, you were responding to G-Funk's comment? Oh. What do I think of the new Ford motor? So, I guess you're talking about the Godzilla motor, the 7-point, whatever it is. Not really researched it, to be honest with you. But I hear they're probably going to be a beast if that's the one we're talking about. Anderson Ford Motorsports. Those guys know their stuff. Yes, they do. Back before the internet. So, Cobra Life 04 was talking about Anderson Motorsports. Yeah, they absolutely knew their stuff, and that's who you went to if you wanted some behind-the-scenes power, some stuff that everybody wasn't getting. That's where you went.
David said, "Keep up the good work."
That's my brother-in-law. Well, not my brother-in-law, but my stepbrother. Let's see. McLovin asked if I like the 94, 98. Guys, like I said, I like the 94 and 95. Past that, I don't like the 2-valve 4.6s.
John said, "Do you watch Cletus McFarlane or Boosted Boys?"
Yeah, I do watch Cletus a lot. So I guess we can talk about that. So what are the channels? What's some of the stuff that I watch? Well, I do watch Cletus. I watch Street Speed 717. Street Speed's probably the one that I started watching that made me want to get into doing YouTube. I like what he did at the time, and now things are where they are with his channel, and I can't really relate to him anymore. But those are some of the channels that I watch. Are you sleepy? You ready to go to bed?
No.
What do I think of 50 Tussin shifting a T5. So Turbo Man 351, man, let me tell you, that dude can shift. I consider myself a pretty good shifter. I can bang a gear, but man, that guy he's nasty. He needs to change his name to Brutal because he is brutal on those shifts, I'm telling you. And he makes them last. That's the thing about it. But, you know, watching 5.0 Tussin and the way he shifts and why these transmissions last so long for him is he loads the transmission, he loads the clutch up before he leaves out. And that's something that's really important, guys, because if you go out there thinking you can dump the clutch at $5 grand, you're probably going to tear one of these up. He's got to load the transmission.
Mark, I'm not bored. I really got I didn't get enough sleep last night, so I'm just kind of tired.
Yeah, Rodney is a beast with a T5. Absolutely. Memphis, go back inside, baby. So Mustang Lab 302. Okay, so you're up there in the 717 around Hershey. How's that smell up there? Man, I bet it's nice just to walk outside and smell that Hershey factory. What is this asking now? Would you do an S trim? Yeah, I'd do an S trim blower. Oh, we got gearhead in the house. There it is.
Somebody asked.
So rumor has it that I can do a rear end job quicker than 4.5 months. So I'm glad to see your car back on the ground, gearhead. So that thing's looking pretty good. I thought you sold it. See, you tried to trick us in the thumbnail. That's some clickbait for you. But glad to see your car back on the ground. Don't give Street Speed 717, whatever the hell his name is, any credit for your channel. Well, you know, back whenever I started my channel, you know, he was somebody to kind of follow. And you can see, like, if you go back to the beginning, whenever I started making videos, you know, I kind of mimicked a lot of what he was doing. And now you're seeing a different style. So you guys are seeing the channel evolve. There's not as much music. There's not as much crazy stuff going on. We're just out here getting it done and talking.
Gary said, what is the old school whiny supercharger called from the 80s?
I think the Vortec Pro Charger had one that whined a lot. Guys, what was that? Which one was it that was so loud? Pro Charger. I think it was Vortec back in the day.
I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name right. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, these names are, some of them are hard. Let's see. $800 GT40. Yeah, they're about $800. JP, I appreciate that. In Arizona. Hold on, I just lost it. Hold on.
Okay.
Vortec was loud, yeah. He's all about the money now, so we're commenting about the Street Speed 717 thing. He's all about the money now. Well, guys, you know, that's really hard. I mean, when money starts to pour in, you know, it's hard to do your work yourself. It's hard to not go pay somebody. You know, I'd like to sit here and tell you that if I started making the money that he did on YouTube, that I would still be me. I can tell you I would try my best to be me, but it'd be really easy to just go pay somebody to build your stuff. I wouldn't want to do that. I would try my best to stay who I am. You guys, you got my word on that.
I'm sorry, it's pronounced Jerry. I'm sorry.
What were you saying?
Gary.
Yeah, you know, talking about that. Jake Jones says, you know, can't say I wouldn't do the same. And he's a lot younger. Favorite car other than a Fox body? Wow, what would that be? Guys, that's kind of a hard question. I do like the F bodies. I really do. I wouldn't probably own one, but I'll take a look at them. That's about it.
Somebody's thinking of starting a channel. Do you have any advice for that?
Yes. So anybody that's looking to start a YouTube channel, hear me out, guys. Listen to me now. Be yourself. Do not try to be anybody else. You know, you can take pointers and cues from other people, but be yourself. Stand out from the crowd. Do something that nobody else is doing, but like I said, you got to be yourself. Don't be anybody else. And honestly, just take the criticism. You're going to get criticism, and you're going to have to take it and run with it and learn from it. But I said, what is it?
I agree with Jesse though. Where is the Brutal Hats trucker style?
Yeah, I was actually about to read that. So I don't think we have any hats actually. So what are my thoughts on the re-released Kenny Bell on the stock Foxes? Guys, I was never really into that supercharger for some reason. I never liked the way it looked. I mean, they're awesome, but I just didn't like that long snout. What do I think about the Mach E? Oh boy, we could talk about this. We could talk about this Mach E, guys. Okay, I'm gonna keep it short. I promise. I'm gonna keep it short.
It's dead.
The Mach E is ridiculous. That thing is, it's the future. I hate to say that, and I know you guys don't want the Mustang name on it, but it's the future. It's the way it's gonna go, guys.
Somebody said that they would rock a brutal hat.
Yeah, we need to get some, but watch what I'm telling you with these electric cars and stuff. Mustang, you know, Ford did something when they did that. You may not like the car, but they did something. You can always go buy a Cybertruck. Flex Fit, yeah, we need some Flex Fit hats for sure. Let's see. It doesn't look great in person. It probably doesn't, honestly. I think they'll look okay with some wheels and stuff. Why can't I super chat you? I don't have it enabled. I don't know, guys. I'm not really into that stuff. If that's something that you guys, you know, wouldn't mind doing some super chats, that's fine. But I'm not in it for the money. I'm here to talk to you guys. But you know, I mean, money's not a bad thing either.
Thank you, Elmo Strong.
What?
They said yes.
Did you sneeze again?
And Cobra Life Report, yes.
Cybertruck is the future. Yeah, I mean, guys, it is. Electric is the future. Point blank, period. And if you don't believe me, just look at the RC car world, because, I mean, it happened there, and it's going to happen in, you know, full-size cars, too. Has Papa T done anything with the Mach 1? So, Papa T is my dad, if you don't know. We call him Papa T. No, I don't think he has anyway. He may have gotten it back over to his house, but I don't think he's done anything with the Mach 1 yet. But we were talking not too long ago about doing some, basically building another 464. He's got some really nice hooker headers, so we may do that. And also, you know, obviously build the engine. We've got some Cobra Jet heads to put on. Chocolate Fox Show at all? What are you talking about? Chocolate Fox Show. Was that something in around Hershey or something? One Stop Pony Shop. There again. He's another good one. Go check out One Stop Pony Shop, or the One Stop Pony Shop. Go give him a sub, guys. Anybody else in here have a channel that you would like to shout out? I don't mind. Put it down below. Let everybody know if you've got a channel. Spread the love.
Hold up, one of them.
Yeah, we totally need a Fox Body meetup. I agree. It's kind of hard to do, guys. You know, I don't want you guys to be bored whenever we have a meet, so we gotta find something to do. What?
Somebody said that you should do a business trip to Florida, and then they said something about Mom.
Oh. Let's see. I have a triple white LX convertible, 62,000 miles. I had to replace a radiator, a new one. Would you recommend keeping the old brass one or having it rebuilt? No. I mean, you can keep it. If you've got room for it, absolutely keep it. Keep all your parts if you got room. I'm somewhat of a hoarder, myself and Andrew and Papa T. So, I mean, keep it, but it's probably never going to be worth anything. But, or maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe somebody else can chime in. Let's see. I got a channel. So, yeah. Like I said, guys, if you have a channel, post it down below. Everybody just kind of read through the comments. If you see something you might be interested in, click on it. Again, 50 Tussin is a beast with a T5. Absolutely. Does that rust stop stuff you put on the Calypso, is it able to be sanded and painted over? Yes, it is actually. That stuff is paintable. You can paint over the top of it. So you have POR 15 is a brand, and you have Chassis Saver. So that stuff is really good for stopping rust, and yes, you can paint over it. How far am I from Rodney? We're actually not that far apart. We have met down at the track one time, I think. We've been there together at the same time, but we talked, I don't know, probably a year and a half ago or something like that. He's probably an hour and a half away from me, 2 hours at the most. Elmore County, CW Hall. Thank you. Thoughts on stock bottom end? That car is wicked. Which car are you talking about? Staying Notch. I will be at the Chocolate Fox. So I missed that, guys. So the Chocolate Fox, is that something in Pennsylvania around Hershey?
What is the Chocolate Fox?
Or am I missing something? I may be completely wrong.
Chocolate Fox Sweet on Ohio. Where's that?
Ooh, just bought a 93 2.3 liter. Do I have any suggestions on what I should drop the engine wise? Honestly, I'm boring when it comes to this type of stuff, but I would say just a stock 302, something like that. If you have the ability, put a Windsor in it. There you go. Is Foxtoberfest in Hershey? Oh, okay. So Mustang Lab 302. I got you. When is that? When is that? Not that I probably can't make it, but what do I think about a 5-lug swap? So I get asked this a lot. I don't know, guys. I mean, it's not needed unless you just want to upgrade your wheels, change your wheels, something like that. I'm not a brake guy, so I know you get a lot better options with your brakes and stuff. Come here, bring Camry out here. Let everybody see. So I don't know if you guys remember, but this is Camry. Yeah, you live on YouTube, baby. Tell them hey. So so her name is Camly. Obviously, we had to throw Cam in there, so I had to get creative. So what I did, guys, I snuck Cam in her name, and the wife never saw it coming. So she was like, "Oh, that's so pretty," and I'm like, "Got her." So that's kind of what we did there.
Beautiful family, bud.
Thank you. And I don't, usually like to put my kids on, but it's all right.
Somebody said, "What brother?"
All right, take her back inside.
Come on.
Yes, enjoy spending some family time. Yes, absolutely, guys. And look, talk amongst each other in here. It's not all about me. And these comments are going so fast I can't read them all. So Aubrey's going to help me out for a few more minutes, and we're going to get off here. Like I said, this was just a test tonight.
She did that.
Let's see. Yeah, thanks. I do appreciate that. Cobra Life. She is a cutie. That's my baby girl. Fox Restoration does Foxtober. Yeah, I know that. I just found that out, actually. Back up off me. Right up on me. I just found that out, so I didn't know they put that on. I know he's been helping you out a lot, Gearhead, with your stuff. He's got a nice setup over there, by the way. Let's see.
Ask if you had a new helper.
Yeah, looks like it. Chocolate Fox is May the 10th. Okay. May 10th. Might be doable, actually. May the 10th. All right. Huh?
I want to go.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Should I let Aubrey go to one of these? I don't know. We'll see. The Kenny Bell is awesome. Hard to believe it's that warm outside. Yeah. So we're down in South Alabama, and it's probably, I don't know, what, 60? 62? Something like that. Let's do a 10th meetup. So Jesse, that may happen. I may be able to do that. Now that's a long trip from down here, but that may be doable.
Good night, almost wrong.
Have you ever done a newer dash? So Shane Tomlin asked if I've ever done a newer dash interior swap. So we were going to do a SN95 interior and the other project car that I had that we ended up just trashing. So I've actually never done one, but I have pulled the SN95 dash out, getting ready to put into a Fox body, but we actually never did it. Not a straightforward deal, but it can be done. One-piece headlights usually look weird on a Fox. I have to agree with you there. The Mach-E is for soccer moms and neuter dads. You're wrong for that. You're wrong for that, but it is what it is. I love the channel. Appreciate you sharing. Good night. All right, night, guys. And we're probably going to go ahead and wrap it up. I could sit here and talk all night, but I'm missing so many comments because I run my mouth too much. I know that. Let's see. So any tips, anything you guys want to tell me? I feel bad. Back up here. I feel bad because I don't get to answer a lot of Instagram comments anymore. It's just too many. So right now, if you guys got any suggestions or anything like that, just go ahead and drop them down below. I can handle the criticism. That's fine.
Also, I want to know if I'm going to be able, if I can go to that place. What was it, on May 10th? Yeah.
The Chocolate Fox.
Yes, I want to go to that.
Mustang Lab 302 and Gearhead 704. Can't wait to see you in that Duke Blue Vert. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. That thing is Duke Blue from here on out. I'm sorry. Salty saying, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching.
Aubrey's favorite car.
What's Aubrey? Okay. So Shane asked what your favorite car that I own is.
The red one.
See, guys, look, the green car gets no love around here. Like Memphis loves the green one. She loves, or I'm sorry, the red one. She loves the red one. No, nobody. Do I plan on keeping the 410s? Okay, so let's address that real quick. I got a question asking if we are going to keep the 410s in the car now that we went T5. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to go ahead. What gearing is? What does the SN95 5-speed? What's that first gear? Is that like that 330 gear? Because that's going to dictate whether I do that or not. So does anybody know what first gear is in the SN95 5-speed? Either way, 318.
I agree.
What?
John, read John.
So if it's a 297, then there's a good chance we're going to be able to keep these 14 gears. Or 295. Okay, so I'm getting numbers all over the place. So we're going to see. We're going to have to get the car out and really test it and see. So what it's going to come down to, we run 8th mile around here. So if I can get a tire under that car that will hook, those 410s are going to be great in the 8th mile. Now, that car's not going to have enough power to roll race and to do the things that we were doing with the yellow car. So the 410 gears are probably going to work in its favor. Now, on street tires, just out and about on the road, it's probably not going to be that great. Let's just be honest. But with a good set of good sticky tires, we'll be good. Demon, what's Demon talking about? Great stream, brother. Hey, man, I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by. There again, Demon Fox 5.0. Go check him out, guys.
Someone said to keep the bones off. Back up to the chocolate.
They'll bring her back. Trust me.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. Salty Staying Night. That Tack Cat. Yeah, guys. Y'all are really observant.
Yeah, bring her.
Okay, so Gearhead said he would bring his daughter.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Camley is, she's getting a little upset in there. I'm sorry I missed a lot of your comments. I'll tell you what, give you just another minute or two. Yeah, as far as the, what's up, Cullen? That's my boy right there. So before I throw some sticky tires at it, best grab some 31 spline axles. Absolutely. You really want to do that. Now, a wrinkle wall tire will save axles, guys. I don't know if a lot of people know that. Well, or some people don't. A stiff wall tire, like an actual drag radial, will break axles. A soft sidewall tire, like a wrinkle wall, will save axles. Cullen. That's my dog right there, Cullen down in Picola. I could tell you some stories about me and Cullen. So first gear is a 335. Ooh, wow, yeah, that's gonna be pretty low. We'll see how that works out. I'll probably be good at the track though. We need a YouTube channel meetup. Yeah, we do. We're gonna have to do something. Look, everybody go to Ford Takeover if you can. It'll be sometime in May. That's what Foxcast puts on. So if you guys can make it there, I'm definitely going to try to be there. Cullen, I've actually already let the cat out of the bag on that, but as far as Hunter's car, Cullen's got a really nasty car. So 03 DSG, you need to start a channel, man. That car's gonna be nasty. Yeah, Hunter's really he's got something over there. Is the Cobra clone getting boost? Yeah, at some point we got a lot of little bugs that we need to work out of this car, but yeah, we absolutely will be doing that.
The question for your,
Always catch the tail end. Sorry, it's a school night. She needs to go. Actually, you can go ahead and go. All right, we'll go ahead and wrap it up, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, I enjoyed this live stream, so let me know down below. I mean, hey, hit the thumbs up button or thumbs down, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. I will tell you there's only 59 likes. I'd like to see that kind of go up if you guys don't mind. Help us out here. Let us know we're doing a good job. And we will do this again. There we go. Likes starting to go up now. we will do this again, guys. So hey, that's pretty good. We've been on for about an hour now. So if you guys enjoy this, let me know. I'll come back, read through everything, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up and go inside.
And I will try to go to the chocolate factory.
Yeah, yeah. All right, guys, that's it. Wrap it up.
Bye.
And as always, thanks for watching.